I hate Muslims. All Muslims are child groomers. All Muslims are terrorists. All Muslims want to take over, introduce their Sharia law, cut people's hands off, behead people. When I was in the EDL, my mindset was totally different to how it is now. My story, I guess, is about living a narrative of hate to now a narrative of change. My name's Ivan Humble. I was an active member and regional organiser for the English Defence League. I'd eat, slept, EDL for 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. If I went on a demo, I was online, posting negative stories, things that would make people angry to keep the spark going. At that time, when I was writing in comments, I was lonely. I say lonely, I had 2 kids, but myself, I was lonely. Bringing up kids, watching kids' TV all the time, forgetting about what I enjoyed, forgetting about my mates. I suppose I went in a good place at the time, and joining the EDL gave me something back. Not sure what now thinking back on it, but at the time it seemed to solve most of my problems. My dad got cancer, and I hated cancer with a vengeance. I didn't think I could hate anything as much. But reality is, hate is fear the unknown. But at the time I had loads of hate inside me. It was alright, I had an EDL demo the weekend. I could get rid of all my aggression there. I had to be strong for the family. I was going to get a sleeve done on my arm, but then I thought, I can't lose that. That's who I am. I joined the EDL for what they stood for, against the radical hate preachers, the people who terrorise us and try bomb us. But there's a fine line between that and stereotyping all Muslims on demonstrations. All your angers and the hate is aimed towards the Muslim community. You're not there. Some of the towns you went to probably didn't have any radicals. So then, I suppose I was guilty then of stereotyping all Muslims. But you go with a pack mentality, that's the trouble. When you're wrapped up in the far right or any bit left-wing, Islamic extremism is the same. You get wrapped up and you go with the crowd. There's not many real individuals. It's pack mentality. My decision to break down barriers wasn't an easy one. It was spur of the moment. I remember shopping in Norwich with my kids at the Forum, like a big library type place, and I see a couple of Muslims. I knew they were Muslims because they had the hijab on and the headscarves, and the blokes had beards. I see them go up into a room up on the 2nd floor, and I said to my kids, "Wait there a minute, Dad will be back in a minute." I don't know what possessed me or made me do it. I walked up the stairs, see the room, and just knocked on the window. And I forget this, everybody looked round, I thought, oops, what have I done? But then this little white Muslim man come out, Scottish. It was quite bizarre because I didn't expect that. And I introduced myself as English Defence League, and he welcomed me, which saying that he'd been wanting to speak to a member of the English Defence League for a long while, and that we had some things wrong in what we were saying. So from that day, I started meeting with him regular, every couple of weeks, built a trust, and now he's another one of my good friends. That was the start of my journey with Muslims. Was if this one Muslim man I started speaking to is more like me than I realised, how many more Muslims are like that? A few years back when I was in the EDL, I thought I was making a change for the future, making my kids proud. But reality, nothing like that. Now, what I do now, I feel proud of doing what I do. I'm a positive role model for my kids again. No negativity, promoting the good in everybody. Because at the end of the day, no matter what religion, race, disability you have, everybody deserves a fair crack at the whip, crack at life. My reason to exit hate is that hate always hurts the hater more. In my experience, since dropping the hate, my life's improved 100%. I've got more satisfaction in everything I do. Since leaving the EDL, I'm still breaking down barriers, talking to Muslim communities, trying to sort out the misconceptions that my misguided hate led me to. I must admit, it's much more rewarding and satisfying now doing things this way than standing on the street shouting abuse at somebody.
That's actually a really pretty view, Dad.